Hey guys, down here in Duncan, BC at Cowichan Cycles. It's new bike day. Let's go check it out. First ride, messing with the suspension.
feeling good overall for initial setup.
All right.
Got offline there a little bit. Wasn't feeling the drop today. First ride out. I am really liking this RockShox stuff. I'm definitely remembering why I like this bike so much when I demoed it there last year. Whew, what a beast.
Well, there you go. After a very long time on my beloved Yeti SB150 that I was on for well over 2 years, I've decided to move on. I've been riding Yeti now for the better part of 3.5, 4 years in total, with the SB150 being my 4th Yeti in a row. I wanted to switch it up. Over the last year and a bit, for anybody who's been following the channel, you've seen that I've been demoing a lot of bikes, doing a lot of bike reviews. The Santa Cruz Hightower definitely checked off a lot of boxes of what I was looking for in terms of an all-round, everyday, one quiver type of bike here for Vancouver Island. This bike, along with a few others that were in the running, including most notably the Forbidden Druid and also the Santa Cruz Tallboy, these were the types of bikes that I was looking at to replace my more enduro race focused bike. I had bought that bike with a lot of great plans, including a Trans BC run this year, but of course COVID-19 came and screwed up the entire world. Well, I didn't really have a need for that SB150 anymore, and so I downsized a little bit. For 2021, the Santa Cruz Hightower bumps the rear travel up to 145. For the time being, I'm running 150 up front here. I might toy around with changing out the air spring and going to 160 to see how that feels. This particular bike is set up in the low position. It'll probably never leave there. And my thoughts on my first few rides on this bike definitely mirror what I found when I rode it the first time. For here in the Pacific Northwest, this bike is going to do it all. I can go out with my trail dog on big, long, all-day rides. I can take him on cross-country stuff. This will get me through any of the craziest riding that we have here on Vancouver Island that at least I like to undertake, as well as when I go on trips over to the North Shore, Squamish, those sorts of things. This bike is built up a little bit custom because I did buy only the frame from Grant Down & Cowichan Cycles. It's got a Lyrik Ultimate up front to pair with the Super Deluxe Ultimate in the rear. It's got my Nobl TR36 carbon rims, full axis drivetrain and reverb matched with SRAM code RSC brakes, and a OneUp cockpit to top things off. Overall, I'm really happy with this bike. It pedals phenomenally. It's really light, a lot lighter, noticeably, than my SB150. And so far, I don't feel like I'm losing anything on the descents, which is what I was really looking for. Yeah, I could have went with a smaller bike like the Tallboy or the Pivot Trail 429 or the Ripley or something along those lines, but I would have been giving up more on the descending than I really wanted to. I wanted something that would just be a little bit more efficient pedaling up and be a heck of a good time coming down. Thanks again to Cowichan Cycles down in Duncan in the Cowichan Valley. They are a premier Santa Cruz dealer here on the island. So if you're in the area, give them a shout. And even if you're not, they'll hook you up with a good deal. Give Grant and the fellas a call. They'll sort you out. Also, thanks to Nobl Wheels, OneUp Components, and Rock City Cycles, of course, as always, for getting me all the extra stuff that I needed to get this bike built up and rolling on the trail so I can keep making great videos for you guys. Thanks again for watching. Let's go hit the trails.